We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. Tonight, it's on to Week 10 already. Hard to believe, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Tennessee Titans. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
It's the rookie running back out of Miami. And he stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. Last week we saw a rarity. He was over 200 yards on the ground, and they lost. So we'll see if they can get more carries like that and win this week.
And that was interesting watching the game tape, wasn't it? Because it was hard to register while we watched him pile up that yardage and create those nice runs, but they didn't win the football game. But that doesn't mean changing what you do. Continue to feed him the football.
You look at this Steeler defense. They're right around the middle of the pack, number 15 in the NFL against the run.
I still crack up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator, because I said to you, stop me if you've heard this before. How about him saying, well, first order of business, we got to stop the run. Of course you do. He's got a good unit, but facing the number 1 rushing team, they have to stop that in order to have a good performance.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46.
Let's go now.
Throwing now, Ward. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
29-yard line.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. From the 23, this is 2nd and 3.
Ready.
They go play action with Ward. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That's Zach Harrison who forced his way in to drop him.
It's now 3rd and 8.
Seventh play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Ward. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Sanders' kick is good. And the Titans hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. Even though they didn't find the end zone, they have to be pretty pleased with how they moved the ball on the ground because we know that that was one of their big goals in this game.
And that really goes through the entire offense because when you're running the ball effectively, just about everyone's involved. It's not just the guy carrying the football. It's everyone blocking for him, both inside and on the perimeter.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Cougar 19. Come on. Set. 70 Lions. Ready.
On play action, here's Shedeur. Oh, his first throw of the game, going to be intercepted. Now he's free at the 35. He may go. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They go play action with Ward. And he's got it. Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's 2nd and goal. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Get it. Go.
He'll try again. And this time he's in. Touchdown, Tennessee. So the 2nd down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
And Bigsby once more. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. You know, Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret. You're facing a team that is really, really struggling. They haven't won in what seems like forever, but sometimes a desperate team can be a dangerous team, right?
You're exactly right about that, but they shouldn't be.
And some space here. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Go! Ready?
Ward off the play fake. That's going to be caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes our score 17-0.
Steelers 0.
So an early advantage now and a good one. 17-0 our scores. They kick this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Here we go. 77.
Throwing, Sanders. And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Well, these guys certainly need something good to go their way because this first quarter has been something of a disaster for them trying to move the ball. But that completion there maybe can get them focused and moving in the right direction.
Come on, come on. Set. 60. Hey, smash Broncos.
On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. Gets past one man. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Check mash. Check mash. 19. Hurt. Hurt. Right there. Right there. Hurt. Go.
Another run by Bigsby. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. You talk about this Titan defense. This crew against the pass, it's been a real struggle. 2nd from the bottom in the NFL, number 31.
Theories abound. People have opinions. But too often for this team this season, it's been the big play that's done them in.
19 Lions. Go.
They go play action now. Sanders. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, here's Bigsby. Sheds off the tackle. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
1st down, Steelers.
Cougar 19. Hurt, hurt.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Now a fake on the jet sweep. And they'll instead run up the middle. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
19 Tigers.
Loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Titans' 21-yard line.
A run up the middle with Irving. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
Trap 50, trap 50.
To throw now, here's Sanders. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely, frees up your guys elsewhere. And his kick is good. And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So, 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point a drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
On play action, Ward. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And a return across midfield into the 46-yard line. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much. And it turned out that it got into his head a little bit.
And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Second and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Sanders. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
To throw is Sanders. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Yes, folks, that is his third interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
A really nice gain of 25 yards. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll be brought down short of the 15, but a really good move on the run. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. From the 17, here's 2nd and 4.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Ward. That is caught inside the 5. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Titans take a 3-touchdown lead. And maybe a wrench thrown in the operation there. The snap wasn't great, and this kick is pulled. It's no good.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
39-yard line.
19 right.
Here's a give to Bigsby. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Now they'll shift things around. Sanders to throw. And that is incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
That's taken on the 25. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
At their own
They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
This
drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Through the middle of the field. Touchdown, Titans. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Titans are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Sanders now to have the extra point. And that stretches the lead to 27.
Makes the score Titans 30, Steelers 3. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going. And this was a little bit of the knock on him coming out of college. Sometimes the concentration could wander a bit. This should have been a big play, but somehow he's not able to corral it.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Now a handoff to Bigsby. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Sanders. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Pulled in at the 24. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there.
At their own 33-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Zach Harrison. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. From the gun, he'll hand this off. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
So here's a 3rd and 14.
19 tight. 60 vices. 60 vices. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Now Ward. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he does not get to the first down marker as they stop him at the 19.
And not all spectacular catches are the result of a pass that maybe was not thrown quite right. Sometimes it's thrown in the perfect spot, and you have to just go get it. And he did that right there.
No fear there in the middle of the field.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Panther 60, Panthers, Cougar 19.
They'll try and throw for it with Ward. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
Set up.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
He was brought down by Jaquan
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Back to 80. Here we go.
And they'll run again. And he will again go backwards as they drive him back to the 4-yard line. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal. Sanders' kick is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. The last series form a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And now a pause because we've got A.J. Brown dinged up on that last play, and they're going to have to get some medical attention to him. Slot man moves right. They'll fake the jet sweep and give it to Bigsby. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
The tackle man back at his own
49. Here's Bigsby. Yeah, pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 54 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
That's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a 1st down with his very next run.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Panther Street, let's go.
A run here with Bigsby. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 31.
Panther 60,
2 yards
Panther
on the
60.
pickup. It's 2nd and
18 Cardinal.
Now Sanders. That's going to be caught by Bigsby. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Pittsburgh.
Ready? 70 Lions. Ready?
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Ready, break. Tag.
Back to throw. Sanders. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
60 boxes, 60 boxes.
From the gun, it's Shedeur. That's caught left side by Judy. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First and goal, Pittsburgh.
Let's go.
Sanders once more. Right back to Judy, and it's complete. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Bigsby will score. Touchdown, Steelers. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will shave a bit off the lead as it's down to a 23-point game. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals.
And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered, they've had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them, because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
Out of the gun here, Sanders. That's going to be caught by Judy. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
18 target, 18 target. Let's go now. 68.
A quick throw caught out wide by Judy. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Give to Bigsby on the option. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there.
On the ready.
While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. On 3rd and goal, Sanders. This will be caught at about the 6. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal. Oh, they're changing this at the line.
4th and goal.
They'll go. Here's Sanders. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Pat Freiermuth from 6 yards away. And the Steelers take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead's down to 2 scores now at 16.
Steelers 17.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Come on, come on.
Throwing now, Ward. That's complete to DK. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
That's another Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
77, Panther 60, Panther 60. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Ward. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. Oh, he's brought down. Remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. From the gun on 3rd down, Ward. And this is caught. Touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Titans will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that pushes the lead up to 23. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Once again, it's Irvin. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
But partner, the defense isn't going to adjust, and they keep giving them those 5, 6, 7-yard runs over and over. They're likely to run it the whole way to the end zone. They'll be more than happy to take the yardage available and save some of their other plays in the playbook for another time.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage.
Let's go.
Now we give Irving running right. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Ready.
They'll try and run here with Irving. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
Let's go now.
On play action, here's Shadur. Blitz coming, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up 2nd.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Fighting through, and he's got space. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. I was pretty surprised there when they lined up to run it on 2nd and long, but it worked out for him.
It certainly did, and that requires some confidence, some fortitude, and a little bit of hope, doesn't it? You hope you catch the defense just right and break off a big run to help yourself out on the next down.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Throwing, Sanders. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A.J. Brown with career touchdown number 96. He joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. And now the Steeler offense staying out there, and they'll go for 2.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
25.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Here we go.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Now Ward on 4th down. going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Now 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll stay on the ground with Irving. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Now they'll change things up.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Sanders. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Good, clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
70 Timberwolves. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Here's Ward. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's going to get forward for a couple before he is banged down hard at the end. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
To throw, here's Ward. Now, loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Steelers. Inside the 10, and he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. You know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go.
Play action now. Ward. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 36 yards on the play. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used
nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Steelers. Look at the big man rumble. And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. So they were down by a touchdown, probably just hoping the defense could hold them, maybe force the punt. Instead, they force the turnover and take it into the house.
Well, the plan was perfect. That's exactly what they wanted. Instead, they got a lot more than that. Big-time capitalization by taking the ball away and putting it in the end zone.
The Steelers will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
40. Steelers 38.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They'll be looking to make amends for the events of a moment ago. A fumble return for 6 points.
You absolutely have to protect the football. It's got to be priority number one because margin for error is starting to slip away. Now it's down to a one-score game.
Third quarter of a two-point game. A good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Ward. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. 107 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 4.
Go.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. Despite the strong run, he'll be hit and dropped shy of the 45.
That's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through, and has a nice job to hold him to just a couple and force a 3rd down.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he will have a Titans first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
Get it.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
70 Timberwolves. 70 Mustang 19. Viking 18. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 30.
Now a handoff running through the middle. There he goes again. Touchdown, Titans. A great play there. That's his 19th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes this a 9-point game.
Steelers 38.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Julian Love picks it. And they will be set out now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now Ward. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. They'll wind up losing 3 yards there on the play as that'll lead to a second and goal. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19.
Ward. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A great effort there with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Titans look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. They'll give it to the fullback up the middle. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Let's go. Let's go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. But we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Now they'll audible to something else. Now Sanders. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him, but even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
In motion, the tight end. And he will find his man on the outside. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on fourth down. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. Throwing is Ward. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play that time for the Titans. And even 40 yards.
Cowboy 80. Down. Ready.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
At the
60
5-yard
by.
line.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. Chinray Deacon, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Titans look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Guys, you got this. Let's win. Go, baby. Stay tough, boys. Stay tough. Let's make it play. Let's make it play. Come on.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.